sorry, every week for 2.5 years is the exact quote. But yeah. Last year was his first tournament. This is his second trip to Vegas. Blue Point making it 6-4.
We've been muted the whole time.
You are recorded on here.
Oh, I got it.
Congratulations, you can hear us again.
Yeah.
Feel blessed.
Sure. There's been a lot of... So welcome back again. After we figured out our video and streaming issues, we got it going. And then we just realized we've been on mute for the last little while. So currently we're sitting at 7 points for George Arenas. In the foreground, 5 points, Andy Cameron. These pikes. We're back to heavy exotics. Blue Point making it 8-5. Red Point 8-6. There's going to be a brief hold to some equipment, a little safety hold action. Oh, it's an elbow pad. Yeah, those are tricky. There's no way to do it with gloves on or when it's on your body. So the Badger and Cole Cameron getting that done for Mr. Fabulous. And while they work that out.
Good? All right. Gear malfunction averted. Fighters ready.
So 8-6 as of now, and that's about to change.
Get a little more from that week here.
Get a little closer, like so, maybe? Okay, that'll work. If I angle it a bit, is it still working? I want to just make sure Dale can get in there if he needs to.
Oh, you're doing such a good job right now.
Aw, thanks.
I'm enjoying the fights
8-7.
and making sure we're on the right one.
This definitely helps.
Oh!
Let's see if I can check in on the chatty chats.
Alrighty. Judges, come inside, please.
Not a lot of new comments. Again, thanks. Shout out to the AI dating bots who just really want to get to know us. It sounds like. Come to a meet. That's what I got to say about that. Oh, it was a while ago. It was like 1 o'clock. Yeah, they were right. There were 2 batches, but the second one was still 2 hours ago. It's fun. But yeah. Oh, and I have to renew my connection to the wireless. When I got here, it was. I'm back.
And then thrust right to the shoulder, right before the bind, and the smack red. That is point blue.
It's still, the SD card's still full.
That is match point blue. Fighters ready.
Can we just leave it there for a second? I'd rather just have it.
Got my 2 devices for another 24 hours. There we go.
All judges agree. That is red point.
So,
Fighters ready.
9-8. It's match point for George Arenas for the second time. Andy Cameron definitely making him work for it. That was pretty simultaneous to me, but
Check. Judges in.
we're going to talk about it. It may be match point. For sure, yeah. And I think there may actually be a break. Yeah, there's a break in the schedule before tag team as well. Yeah, drink some water for sure. I never stopped. It's all good, sir. Right on. So, yeah, 9-8. If Andy Cameron can score a point here and tie it up at 9-9, he can force sudden death. There are 17 seconds on the clock. The way these two have been fighting, that might be plenty of time.
This one will be a no point awarded, not a simultaneous.
So no point awarded, also technically not simultaneous. So it just remains 9-8. George Arenas is just looking to either run up the clock or simply defend. If you can make a point and make it 10-8, that'd be great. Cameron, I think, has done it. He got in over the top and got both wrists. So that ties it up 9-9.
That is tie game, gentlemen.
9-9 with almost 5 seconds on the clock. I think we're going to be seeing a sudden death.
Final exchange.
Final exchange has been called. It's time for one more point if somebody can make it.
All right. Red got that boop to the shoulders right before blue came in and struck. That is point red.
There it is. There it is. Andy Cameron gets it. That's what I saw as well from my angle. Andy got in just over George's shoulder a little bit. George was in the process of connecting with Andy's arm, but it was a little bit out of tempo. And therefore, yep.
Jose and Ryan, you're up next. On deck after the break, Ryan McKenna and Jorge Arenas.
Jason, hand right a little bit, right.
All right. Match 2 from this round of Heavy Exotics in our middle ring is going to be Jose Alberto Romero from California and Ryan McKenna from Virginia. Bear with me for a minute, you guys. Thank you again for...
It's recording? Is it recording? Okay.
Ring 2, 3 o'clock. There we go. We've got McKenna and Romero.
Who is Jose Romero?
You know what it is? Here, come in. Jose Romero?
Jose Romero, he has his 3-minute warning.
Okay. Jose Romero.
He's here.
Oh,
There we go. There we go. Left side of your screen, Jose Romero.
okay.
I heard something.
Romero.
Right side of your screen. Don't see it. There you go. Right side of the screen is... There you go. Ryan McKenna from Virginia. 30 years of experience playing lacrosse. 4 years of Saber Light Knights Academy. He's a sponsor. He makes his own armor under Smokey's Armory. And if we can get the discount here, is that 2? Just want a good angle on that armor. It's perfect. Thank you. Yeah, Ryan McKenna has a blue point. That goes to Ryan. Just a great look at that armor. It's leather.
Good honor. Very
Custom made. Smokey's Armory, thank you so much for being a sponsor. Let me see if I can find...
Blue slash right before those buy-ins. Blue point.
Blue point, making it 0-3.
Right.
I'm looking for Jose Romero's info here. George did.
Red strike. I did see the blue strike, however, red landed right before. Red point. Red.
Yeah, I think Jose didn't give us anything to go on. Oh, look at that. That was a nice angle on it as well.
Red had a very definite smack, however, blue stuck right in there to the hands right before. Blue point.
Correct. Yeah, 4-2 at this point. I'm sorry, 4-1.
Oh! All right. Line judges, you come in.
gonna have a little conference and talk about it.
When I called the holder, I thought you did the fingers. You guys were saying they slash the chest. On the chest. Okay.
Just catching up in the chat. Yeah, there was a thing. It got fixed. We're good.
Final income was fingers, but it didn't happen.
What else is in this pool then?
Right before that smack.
Yeah, we got it
Landed
covered.
on blue fingers. Blue did manage to get a sprays on the chest right before the smackdown. There you go, blue point. That is 5 points. Fighters, please switch sides.
That's 5 points for Ryan McKenna, who moves to the left side of your screen in the red corner. 5-1 currently. Jose Romero from California. Got himself a very nice Clone Wars Jedi kit going on.
All right, we got 2 judges agree. Blue point. Blue point.
Blue point, making it 6.
Right. Oh! All judges agree. Blue point. Hip.
7.
Right.
McKenna's got a commanding lead at this point.
Oh, finger. Oh. Good honor. Thank you. Good honor from blue. That is red point.
There's a point.
Fighters,
Good
red.
honor call from Ryan. 2.
Oh! Honor.
And right back at it. Romero calling the honor point and acknowledging that McKenna got in there, making it 8-2.
Very quick getaway from blue. All judges agree. Blue point.
Blue point for 9.
Blue. Fighters. Ready?
So match point. As in one more point for Ryan McKenna, and he's got this.
Oh!
There's an honor point. He's giving one away because I saw it as well. Romero was in there. A little shot across the head.
Fight! Oh!
You can see how they're controlling the distance. The pike has a long reach.
Okay. As I move to the other side,
shot.
one judge, SMC. Red strike down the helmet right before that dive. Red point. Red
Staying
hit.
alive, 9-4 at this stage.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
All judges agree. Blue point.
There it is. There's the match. Ryan McKenna will rack up a win in this pool.
Gonna have a 1-minute water break.
Yep. All 4 fighters will have 3 fights each. Everybody fights everybody in the pool. There's a short break if Ryan McKenna wants to grab some water because he's in the next fight as well. The nature of the pools are that some people are going to do back-to-back fights. And that's planned for. We're going to 1.
I think it looks like Tony and somebody.
Yeah, ring 1. Tony will do a junior. And, I know who this is. Vince Del Vecchio from Virginia. He handmade that armor. Vince on his form says he's 5'4" on a good day, proving that height is not everything, reach is not everything. It does matter. You gotta plan on it. And they're both using pikes. Tony, starting off as taller with a greater reach to begin with, is probably more comfortable with a longer pike. But Del Vecchio is working to make the most of the leverage he can generate with a pike that's honestly about the same length. It's just more of it is hilt.
Anybody?
You know what? Now that they've traded places, I think they're about equal. The perspective is tricky from where I'm sitting.
We can do this with 3 seconds. Huh?
thanks again, everybody who's hanging with us on the chat live. This is all recorded. All the action and everything is going to be part of the archive, and I think it's going to be a series of streams we can watch back later. But we especially appreciate those of you tuning in to watch it all live. You're seeing what we're seeing as we're talking about it, and that helps a great deal. So we appreciate you much.
As long as we have 3, what do we do? Hit. Fighters have already submitted.
Red point, that goes to Vince Del Vecchio. Celebratory dance. Yeah, well, it's important. That's a strategy that's fun to try. Really fun when it works, but it almost never works.
Judges, you have already saluted. Salute each other. Fire hit. Fight. Oh!
All right, we might want to move back to ring 2 simply because I can tell you what's going on over there.
Fight. Oh! Good order. Red point. Red hip.
We are rejoining the action here in ring 2, where we have, what do we got? This is Ryan McKenna on the right, George Arenas on the left. George Arenas is the red fighter with 2 points, Ryan McKenna with 1, and it's about to be 2-2.
Blue got that strike. Red for red block. Blue point. Red hip.
2-2.
Oh! Okay, all right. One judge across from me saw blue strike. I agree. Blue.
At the blue point, so it's 3-2. Favor of Leathersmith, Ryan McKenna.
All judges agree. Blue point. Red hip. Fight. Oh! Two judges agree and honor call. Red point. Red hip. Fight. Oh! All right. Blue got that hip attack on the top of the head. Blue point. That is 5 points. Fighters, please.
5 points for McKenna. 3 points for Arenas. Fighters change sides. The Florida flag moved around to stand behind and support George Arenas.
Oh! All right. Opposing judge saw exactly what I saw. Blue strike, right for red. Blue point.
Got a blue point, another point for Ryan McKenna.
Fight.
Bringing it to 6-3.
Oh.
Good honor there. Yeah, Ryan acknowledged something I thought I'd heard where George got a point, so it's 6-4 at this point.
Oh. All right. Two judges agree.
George made contact, but that was after he'd already been struck. Red point. So, I'm sorry, blue point, so 7-4.
A miss from red, and all judges agree. That is blue point.
There you go, blue point there.
Fight.
Yeah, George came in. He tried something. It just did not connect. And meanwhile, Ryan was already on the way. There's another excellent honor point. Nice light touch on the outside of the right forearm. That makes it 8-5.
Oh. Break him in quick. Red point. Hit him.
8-6. And you can't do much.
All right. So, blue struck down right when red was going down under and missed and strike. So, blue point.
9-6, making it match point for McKenna in this match as well. Good showing so far.
All judges agree. That is blue point.
There it is, 10 points. All right, as they wind down there, let's switch ourselves back to ring 1, where we have Alonzo the Angry Panda, Santa Cruz, Minnesota.
Someone had to go out and change. Had to go get
Fighting.
so they kind of left me.
I'm going to say Vince Stovecchio, but the score I've got here are the.
I have 3 more fights.
Unless I'm talking about Steve President, I've got my fighters mixed up. That would be embarrassing.
If you can do 1 or 2.
You think somebody in the chat would have blown me up about that? Vince sketch built his armor. He's 5'4" on a good day. That's Vince. Little judge conference happening over here. Yeah, there was a substitution as far as the fighters in this pool. So, okay, maybe they had an issue and they moved fight 1 for the thing. So, yeah, my fellow Panda is in the blue corner. And once again, all the action in every ring is being recorded and will be available later. The commentary can focus on 1 ring at a time, and my choice is watching it on a monitor or focusing on ring 2, which is right in front of me. And for that reason, we are kind of favoring ring 2. Assignments are random, so if you're not seeing your favorite fighter, I do apologize. If you're watching live and you've got a preference, accommodate. We can work around if we have to. We can work with some sub-optimal conditions. But for now, we're going to go back to ring 2 as they're just about to launch into the next fight. Ring 2. This will be Andy Cameron of Wisconsin on the right side of your screen in the blue corner versus Jose Alberto Romero from California in the red corner. And Cameron has the first point, 0-1.
All right. Powerful attack from red, however.
Will do, no problem.
Point. Blue point. Ready?
Point for Cameron, so I believe that's 0-2.
Oh!
Romero of California,
All right.
backing off to his corner. Cameron of Wisconsin is
Right before blue. Red point.
red, making 1-2.
Oh! All right. 3 judges agree. Blue point. Ready?
Blue point, 3-1.
Fight.
I should say 1-3.
Oh! All right. 3 judges agree. Blue got that right before red. Blue point.
That makes it 1-4.
Fight.
If Cameron scores again, the fighters will switch sides.
Every light blaze from blue. That is blue point. 5 points.
And that is, in fact,
Good side.
what happens here. So 5-1 this one. Mr. Fabulous with the beautiful orange shoes coming across to the red corner, just off the side of your screen.
Oh!
It's already in there.
Blue got that under block right before red went down. That's
Yep.
point blue.
He knew what Jose Romero was going to do. He was there first. So it's 6-1 currently. The question is whether Romero's contact with Andy's side.
I know it's there. I know it's there.
no point awarded on that last exchange.
This is fun.
So it stays 7-1 until they announce what's going on here.
2 judges agree. That is blue point.
Making it 8-1.
Ready? Fight. Oh! Okay. So, one judge right across from me saw what I saw. Red got that right before blue. Ready?
Red point 8-2.
Fight. Oh! Nice move from blue. Blue point. That is match point blue. Ready?
Match point blue. Yeah, we'll watch for set beam. Thank you. We got a request on the chat. It's really difficult for me to watch what's happening in ring 3, so let me just scan real quick.
Blue point. Blue takes this match.
Blue takes the match. Andy Cameron. There's a 1-minute break. Here in ring 2, Andy versus Jose. Next is Jose and George Arenas. I'm flipping through to see where Seth Beam is going to be. Oh, very good. Thank you. Seth Beam's going to be up at tag team.
On deck, Andy Cameron, Ryan McKenna.
Very good. So that
Until tag team, that's like 4:30.
that starts at 4:30 Vegas time. So a little under an hour from now, Kat. Be sure to be here. Yeah, we'll try to put some focus on Seth. We appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I'll have to collect the info about which fighters are in which rings. And if it's not in ring 2, I'll figure out some kind of system so I can try to stay a little more tuned in. 1-minute water break is what you're watching currently. Oh boy! All right. Yeah, I'll figure out who's in the tag team brackets because if we get that matchup where you know audience favorites are against each other, then that'll be just the best. All right, thanks. Yeah, I will take a look at the assignments, but.
Jose and Jorge.
3 p.m. I'm just grabbing them as they're getting them ready. Ring 1, ring 2. Yeah, I only had 3 p.m. information for a couple of rings. That's interesting. Over in ring 3 right now, I can see that director Clint Darby has Brian Williams fighting. I think that's George Blankenship. But yeah, we're getting ready to rock here in ring 2. On the left of your screen in the red corner, Jose Alberto Romero from California. Pacing with nervous energy, ready to spring from Florida, George Arenas. You are correct. This is where the fun begins. But Jesse, if you weren't watching earlier, there was a lot more dual wielding in light exotics than we're used to seeing. So, it now has a bunch of pikes, like you would expect. Wrong with pikes, but where the fun really begins is in dual wielding.
Ready?
Be true to the source of the quote.
Fight.
All right.
Oh. 3 judges agree. Blue got there right before red. Ready?
Blue point.
Fight.
All right. That's a George Arenas point, so 0-1.
All judges agree. Blue point. Ready?
Oh.
Fight. Oh. Quick blue strike to the hand. Blue point. Ready? Fight. judges agree. Blue point. Ready? Fight. Oh!
This as well. All right. Kind of look around the room and just kind of see who's fighting with what.
One legal strike from Red. Nice little slash right for the bind. Red point.
Red point. Making it 1-4. Just taking a second again to look at the Clone Wars era armor that
All judges agree.
Jose Romero has put together. It's impressive. It's very cool. 5-1 at this point, with George Arenas of Florida coming around, and the Florida flag coming around to join him. Yeah, TSL is, not a cosplay organization, but we do object to a little bit of personalizing and expression. So if you're able to kit yourself out like a Clone Wars era Jedi General, you go ahead and you do that. The sport has plenty of room for that. If you prefer to be a lean, mean fighting machine, going for utility and mobility, then you do that too. And this is a good example of both of those styles.
3 judges agree. Blue point.
So 6-1 in favor of George Arenas. He's coming straight in with the pike. And you know what? It worked. George tried to encourage.
However, Blue got it underscore and hit the elbow.
Tried to encourage Romero to come in and do something, and he made him do it. Didn't connect in the same way though. So the point did go to blue to George Arenas. Yeah, you can't be sniping for fingers like that. I think that's all right. It worked. Slightly less cool. If you can get the back of the hand as a clean hit, that's fine. I don't know. I get nervous about injuries.
All right, in the fray. I will disagree with my 2 judges across from me. Red got that strike right before blue came in. Red point.
Red point. So 7-3.
Right.
George Arenas up by a good margin. The Florida team is just letting him know. Yeah, that's the thing we say. Fight your fight, which is to say, don't drawn in. Don't let the other person set the tempo or decide what your strategy is to be. There's a blue point. So 8-3. Yeah, if you could find a way to counter what the other guy's doing or just defend against it,
First of the match.
so that you can execute the stuff you're good at, that's always going to be the better strategy. At the same time, you have to be flexible, so you have to sort of roll with it. But you have to be sure you're not so flexible that you're fighting somebody else's fight. What's meant by that?
All right. Blue had a legal score right before Red's thrust. Blue point.
Blue point. So 9-3. Puts George Arenas of Florida at match point. Jose Romero of California doing his best to stay in this.
That is blue point. Blue
Match
takes
goes
the
to
match.
blue.
Very good job.
And with that, we're going to attempt. Nope.
That is a very good fight, senor.
We would attempted to go to match 3 and see a little bit of the action over there. There was a quest to see Brian Williams fight. Brian Williams fighting is a great thing to watch. Problem is our cameras are giving us trouble. And I'm sorry to say we don't have a good view of it. Oh, I see. Yeah, it will be, it's being recorded, and it will be on there to be watched in future, but I apologize that we don't have our live video of Brian Williams fighting. The last match in this group is coming up. It's going to be Ryan McKenna of Virginia in the blue corner and Andy Cameron of Wisconsin in the red corner. Fighters have already hugged. No matter what happens, they are already feeling the love.
Blue fighter. Red fighter. Red. Fight. Oh!
Mm.
Red fighter.
Very quick.
All right. Honor call. All right. Red got that point. Red honor. Good point. Hit. Fight.
That point went to Cameron.
Oh! Three judges agree. Red. Blue. Red.
Freddie Cameron in the red. With the red meant 2-0 at this.
Oh! Two judges agree. Got that hit to the head. Right before blue. Red hit. Red.
So that's 3-0.
Red.
This is a good angle. We're over the shoulder of Andy Cameron of Wisconsin as he walks up.
Oh!
Seth, we got the back of your head in the shot. It's okay.
Red.
It looks great. But, yeah,
Fight.
you know. 3-1 at this point with. There you go.
All judges agree. Red point.
Now 3-2
Honor.
with Ryan McKenna
Still on two.
staying alive. Yep, we're doing 2.
Remember, if we switch off to two, we got to just turn it on.
Oh!
We turn this from mic on.
Oh, we did. Okay.
No, we do.
We do.
Strike from
I get
blue.
you.
Blue point.
Okay. There's another view that looks really good, so we might go to that. But
Oh!
honestly, this is a good angle. There's something about. I think it's because Andy keeps coming back to his corner, so you get a good flow. It's 4-2 until they announce this point
Blue point.
to blue. So 4-3. Ryan McKenna gets one.
Fight.
Gets within a point here. We're going to be switching sides, but not yet.
Oh!
It could be 4-4, depending on how that gets read.
All right, two judges agree. Blue got in and out. Blue point.
Seth Glendenning of Wisconsin jumping in to give a word of advice. Danny Cameron, there you go. That worked.
Good honor. Red point. That is
Either
5
way,
points.
they're both good.
Please switch
you know.
sides.
Switching sides now. Let's see what this looks like over the shoulder of Ryan McKenna. It's a great view of that custom armor that he made. Smokey's Armory is a sponsor, and we appreciate them.
Fight.
So 4-5.
Very quick strike from blue.
Honor
Red
point.
honor. Blue point. Red hit.
Make it 5-5.
Fight. Oh! All right. Three judges agree. Blue got in there right before red. Blue point.
Blue point, so 6-5.
Fight. Oh! All judges agree. Nice love stab. Point blue. Red hit.
Point blue 7-5. Ryan McKenna had been behind, but he's found his rhythm.
Oh!
That's Pikes for you. A lot of fisting and stabbing. A lot of simultaneous.
From this vantage point, I saw red get their strike right before blue. Point will go 2 points. Red hit. Fight. Oh!
From where I'm sitting, that looked like a really good move from Andy Cameron.
So, before the thrust from red, blue got in there to the back of the hand right before.
And that might have been true, but Ryan McKenna was there first, getting the blue point, so it's 8-6.
Fight. Oh! Good honor, blue. Red point.
8-7.
Hit. Hey. Oh! All just the game. 2 points. That is match point
Yeah.
blue. Red hit. Fight.
9-7 match point for Ryan McKenna. If he's there first, How difficult to say.
Green, judges agree. Red got there, right of the slide. Red
Nice
point.
red. So
Ready.
that is 9-8. Andy Cameron is not going to let this go easily.
Oh!
And he might, in fact, equalize it.
All right. Two judges agree. Red got there, right before blue.
That is 9-9.
That is 9-9. That is tie game.
We've got plenty of time on the clock, so that's not going to run out. Just a brief second to appreciate each other, the camaraderie, the honor. It's an important part of our deal.
Right.
And here we go. Let's see if we can get a clean hit and determine a winner.
Oh! It'll be simultaneous. First of the match.
First simultaneous of the match, they're going to have to do something that's
Ready.
a little bit clearer. They're tired. They'd prefer to be done. Yeah, I agree with line judge Jim Madden, who says simultaneous.
All right. Judges in.
They're going to have a conference about it. Yeah, that was, yeah, you could almost hear just one sound, yeah. Pretty classic simultaneous. Yeah, it's not even a question of both of them executing a move and one of them getting there slightly sooner. You know, start, move, stop, all that happened at the same tempo. Yeah, I don't know if there was fighter. Yeah, fighter shift. Oh, they did. Yeah.
I don't know how I tracked that one.
Yeah, ring 3 is currently not giving us any way to see it, right?
No, what I mean is, the pool used to be in ring 1.
Yeah,
Right.
I'd love to know what the answer
Have
is.
a good
Yeah.
finish for this one.
I think they divided it in half so they could finish
Second of
sooner.
the match.
Because I think, yeah,
Alright,
some of the
fight.
fighters, maybe they had 2 fights left and they just had a director free.
Fight.
All right, back to ring 2 where we are
Oh!
9-9.
Safety call. However, blue. Oh my God. Huh?
And line judge.
Safeties. We have 2 blues and the safety call. All right. 2 blue points. 2 judges agree. Blue got that point before the dart went in.
The match goes
Point.
to
Blue takes the
Ryan
match.
McKenna, the blue fighter. Very close. Very good fight. Andy Cameron and Ryan McKenna, and that is the final fight of this heavy exotics pool. And there's a little discussion about, was that actually a safety problem, an illegal target, or was it just a question of the angle on stuff?
Yes, we are. How we going to play?
And so that is worked out. I'm going to see if we can get. Ring 1 in frame here, and it looks like we can. All right. So Vince Delvecchio on the right is fighting. I do not recognize the fighter with the green mask. That may be Steve Perez of California. He's handwritten as an addition to the pool after the. Well, it's not Tony, and it's not Alonso, so it's got to be Steve Perez. Vince Delvecchio in the red armband, 5 points. Steve Perez, 3. Making it 6-3. lost a saber. Oh, the connector piece, putting the sabers together and forming a staff, has kind of given way with vibration. So if that's a point to Del Vecchio, it becomes 7-4. All right, that should make it 7-5. I think Perez got in there. Yep, 7-5. Let's see what kind of range I have in this. 7-5 is correct. Red point, so 8-5. 30 seconds left on the clock. Red point, 9-5, I believe. Again with 9-5. Bum, 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 bam, bum, 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 bum. What happened? Yeah. That's the match to Steve Del Vecchio. All right then. And at this moment, nobody else in this room is fighting. What we've got is 3 empty rings. So the exotics for today has wrapped up. We have on the schedule a break for the judges to get some water, take a little walk. We recommence at, just triple checking the time here, at 4:30 for the standard saber single elimination rounds. We'll take a few rounds up to the semifinals. That starts at, oh no, that's tomorrow. I keep getting my days mixed up. It's only Friday, guys. Tag team, that's what starts at 4:30. Break, that's correct. Yeah, tag team starts about 31 minutes from now. Runs for an hour, a little more. Yeah, it's double elimination pools and tag team. 4 pools, 2 fighters per team. Director Mel's going to make an announcement. There you go. Very welcome. Yeah, tag team is going to be exciting. The rules are slightly different. We'll talk about it as we're watching it. What we're watching for is going to be groups of 4. 4 groups of tag teams, so 2 fighters each, in pools of 4 teams. 2 of the 4 teams move forward out of the pools and into tag team single elimination, which is going to start right after the pools. That will be the end of today's program. So from here at a full tag team, my friends, tag team is hilarious and fun. So very much encourage you to come on back and join us here on the stream. Quick shout out to the sponsors, Electrum Sabercrafts, which is sponsoring TSL 6, Smokey's Armory, Ripper Blades. There's like 7 of them, and I always remember 3, so we'll get there. Shadowcrest Designs. Yeah, give us a minute. I got to go recharge my brain. Thanks, you guys. Okay. That helps, because I just stood up from that. That was nice.
All right.
Good. Very nice.